Welcome, gamers, gamettes, and gamelings. Pokemon, it's return. I'm back. I got Monkey. He's a little cutie. We're gonna get another battle animations off. We're gonna at least get another Primeape. Potentially, if we could do this quickly, switch into getting Golduck as well. I'm just prioritizing evolving the ones that have multiple entries that need to evolve. I'm gonna do the Primeape, I'm gonna do Golduck, and then I'm gonna do my 2 Rhydons that I need, because I have 3 right now in the Rhyhorn slot, and then the 2 Rhydons are empty. You get it. You get it. Everyone gets it. After this, I will have enough money after this fight, for the last Dratini. So I'll end with that. Well, depends on depends on timing. So, gonna end either with going to do another run for Golduck, or we'll end with the final Dratini. The true final Dratini of Pokemon Red. Are we in... Hang on. All of these are crits? Okay. And I looked at the experience share. So it takes the whatever Pokemon fight in the fight get half. The other half gets split between everyone else. So that's just like not as good. That's just not as good. So I was correct, in my opinion. If years from now someone tells me, "Oh my god, you're a moron, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do the experience share?" Because I didn't want to. Because I didn't want to. Ever think of that? Think of that? Maybe I just didn't want to. Fuck you. Anyway. Fuck you, made-up guy. I love that I mainly use this Mewtwo for the Lorelei fight. No, and Bruno. And Bruno. You know, I'm looking at it now. It's something I need to address on it. Just don't. Okay. The Pokemon that I have listed as, say, future evolutions, I am just going to evolve them in the most convenient generation to do so. The most convenient game to do so. That's obviously for like Alolan forms, like Marowak, Executor, Raichu. Those I need to trade specifically into Sun and Moon. To evolve them there, because to my knowledge, it's the only place you can evolve Pokemon into there. And then like Coughing into Wheezing will be in the I'll do in Sword and Shield. But things like Politoed, Blossom, Crobat, I'm like looking at it now because I was like thinking I'm like, oh, I'll transfer them into Gold and Silver. It's gonna be, I think resources are so limited in these early games, and trading on, I'm not sure how this trading process works, so I'm just gonna get them all into home, like, and then like do it in, again, the most convenient generation. Wherever it makes the most sense to do so, or into bank rather, not home. Or, I mean, bank into home, whatever. Maybe I'll do it in, like, once we get to, X and Y, Kalos. Like, bring Roha in. Like, see all of them as Megas. Like, that'll be fun, too. But things that need to evolve, yeah, like I said, things that need to evolve in a certain gen, I will obviously evolve in that certain gen. But where that's not gonna, where I do wanna, it's weird. I am gonna get like the trait evolutions in this game. So I feel like it would be unfair to do it in. So like the Alakazam, Machamp, like I'll trade those in the red. I'll trade these in the Gen 1 games. And things like the other two Moonstone Game Corner ones. I'm just going to do that in the next run of Red. Anyways, if that makes sense. So, those are the only two things. Well, a few other things I need. I need the... boy. I need to evolve Terry, another Spot. Oh, Spot I don't need a Moonstone for, but I need a Moonstone for Clefable. I need one for the Game Corner Nidoqueen, and then the in-game trade Terry. Sorry, I'm going so slow. But that feels more in line to me. I don't know, I may change my mind on that. If, like... I don't know, I have to think. I have to think on that. No, because it's gonna be... Because I'm gonna, like, sort of make a plan for where all of the ones I have now are gonna go. I don't really have a storage plan, because once they trade into bank, which I can't really bring them back, right? That's the main problem. So I have to, like, store them on another game, trade them into another game. On Nico's 3DS, I'm gonna borrow. And they're gonna be held there. I want them held there for as little time as possible. Just so he can have his stuff back. So I'm not holding on to that indefinitely. So, figure out. I'm gonna make a game plan for, like, once I catch rest of the Pokemon I need for this game, then I'll kind of formulate the game plan for where everyone's going. Yeah. Formulate the plan for where everyone's going. Because a lot of them, it's easier, right? I don't need them right now. Send them to... And Gen 2 does a pretty good job of having most things available. The only things I'm going to have to hold on to is Ammonite. I don't even need to do it this run, because I'm going to have another Ammonite. I'm going to get Kabuto in another run. I'm going to have another Venusaur, or an Ivysaur that I could trade in. So a lot of these I don't have to store, quite honestly. That does make me feel a little better. This is where I learned I can't multitask for shit. It's not the talking, it's the looking at the spreadsheet. Yeah, because isn't it like there's only like one metal coat, and there's like a bunch of things. I don't know. What am I doing? Kill that. Kill him. Him now. Did I use Psychic on the Jinx? Where am I? But it feels wrong to not evolve them in that gen. Maybe I'll split the difference. I'll do it in Heart Gold. No, I can't. Fuck. 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 Alright, I might have to This is the Insanity deck. I need to do it as extra as possible. Evolve them in the first game possible. Fuck. No, I'm not. 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 Fucker. Already fail. Yay! Die. Thank you. Okay. So, if I'm committing to the game plan that I'm now making up in my head, instead of going right into another run of red after this, I guess I'll do gold. Right? I'll do gold, and then transfer onto Nico's 3DS, do a little bit of like crap in like a red file on his, trade it from that red into my gold, and then everything is all I've traded off mine back onto my system. Wait. The game plan. This is the game plan. And I gotta write all this out for myself. But what will be nice is doing the big bank transfer. I am definitely gonna do that. Because a lot of it just does go on. Right. My dream. Thank you. Yeah, it feels better to do it that way. I don't know. I still might change my mind, but then like the Gen 4 ones. I guess Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That's what it has to be. I can't bring them into Gen 4 from this game. Gen 3 onwards, like, it's totally... Yeah. No, because I gotta do multiple runs anyway, so... But if it's, like, limited use items... Fine. It shouldn't actually be that big of a deal. I just don't want to keep asking for the 3DS and trading it, but I'm gonna have to keep asking for the 3DS. I guess I want to do my trade evolutions. I don't know, I'll think on it. Keep saying that. No, it's the least interesting topic of conversation ever. Me planning. Ouch. Me planning out my videos, or my plan for, not my videos. Oh my god. Yes. Well, there goes out the window the idea that I'm doing something else. Oh, you know what? Since I took up so much time here, I'll end it with the Dratini instead. Quick thinking. On my feet. This is why they pay me the $0. Dragon Rage, we love those. Alright, we're good to sweep through now. Bye-bye. Bye now. My own ideas stress me out. This is supposed to be fun. Monkey! Yay, monkey! Alright. Monkey, switch out. Hey! You know, I feel better about doing the gold after this, now that I've made a big chunk into the spreadsheet portion of the Gen 2 Insanity Dex. So that'll be all ready to go. I'll now make sure it's all ready to go by the time I get, I guess, the end of this run. It's exciting. I've never played anything like this. Was my first this was my first time playing Red. I've never played Gold, Silver, or Crystal. I've never played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I should also start doing that, because I got my GameCube with the Game Boy player up there. So I can start doing big rotations again, just to sort of keep the sanity. No. It was definitely Blizzard. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Bye-bye, Chari. I'll be seeing you soon. Seeing you soon. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Explode. I wish, am I right? Up top. Alright. You've all seen this. I am gonna go through these credits again. And go get all of those coins. No, you know what? You get to sit with me as I get the coins. It's only 2,800. Anyway, I'm gonna pause. I will be back when I'm in Celadon. Back! Monkey's been put away. And now, spend $56,000. Couldn't take. Oh fuck! I was hitting the B button. God damn it! B button's so much easier to hit. So let's ponder on the name for a second. We got Money the Dragonite, Cash the Dragonair. So I'm between a couple. I got Moolah, Pennies, Change. I think a Pokemon in all caps just called Change is pretty funny. Moolah. Coins. Big coins. I think Moolah is good for the Dragonite for, in blue or yellow. Like coin. That sucks. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Whoa! We are almost there. Almost there. We're I did decide, I don't know if I said this, that USB is going to remain a Porygon. Zephyr, I like as the name for our Porygon Z. So, he's been upgraded. It's gonna be Porygon Z when given the opportunity. I don't own any of the I bought this GameCube with the Game Boy player. I don't own any GBA Pokemon games. Now, rip my wallet. I was telling my friends this the other day. I was eyeing up a copy of Pokemon Box. Like a North American copy of Pokemon Box. I mean, I need it. I definitely need it, unfortunately. And that's a Holy Grail collection type item. Like, that's pretty. But the reason I need it, because I've been doing vague research into Gen 3 as well. I don't know if this is all of them or just an Emerald, but I'll need to do it a bunch of times. You get a Johto starter by catching every Hoenn, I think. If you catch every Hoenn Pokemon, or like every Pokemon in the Hoenn Dex, you get a Johto starter. You only get one. But obviously, since that's a very unique way of obtaining a Pokemon. So of course I gotta do it 9 times. But fuck if I'm gonna do that. Like, do it, like, legit 9 times. So do it, trade everything into box. I have to start another game. Because I'll have to do a few games anyway, for starters, yada yada yada. Then trade it in. Get the next one. So on and so forth. So boxes necessary. And there's a couple of unique Pokemon in there. There was some eggs that you get. That's actually going to become a major annoyance for me later. But I'm going to talk about that next time. The problem is one of them, one of them is Pichu, which wouldn't normally be a problem, right? Problem is, after this game, we start getting gender differences. And the gender differences are unique entries. That's Dratini. So we're gonna go all caps. We're gonna go coins. So since it's a unique obtaining method, Pikachu male, Pikachu female, and it's random. Raichu male, Raichu female, and Alolan Raichu. So I have to figure out how possible it is to duplicate, or like, sort of, well, yeah, I have to figure that out. That's a long ways away. That's a long ways away. And I'll hopefully have a plan by then. But for now, I will see you next time. Everyone say hi to... Let's say hi to Coins. Love you, Coins. Bye. Bye. Bye, Coins.